Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back to my channel, the channel that is dedicated in guiding you in your journey in learning a beautiful language, Tagalog, the language of the Philippines. In my last video, I have told you a story about counting fingers. In that video, you have learned how to count in Tagalog from 1 to 10. If you have missed that, you can check it out. The link is in the description box down below. In this video, I will do a follow-up on the topic by letting you know how Filipinos count in Tagalog. Now, there are two different sets of numbers that we use in Tagalog. The first set of numbers are the native Tagalog numbers originally from Malay, and the second set of numbers are derived from Spanish with Tagalog spelling. The Tagalog numbers are used for counting objects, things, people, days, money, weights, and distance. In the last video, we have learned how to count from 1 to 10. Let's do that again. Let's count from 1 to 10. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo, siyam, sampu. Madali lang, di ba? Now, to count things, the numbers become some sort of modifier. Hence, you need to add a ligature or a linking word to connect the number with the object being counted. Let's try with these examples. Isang lapis, dalawang baso, tatlong tao, apat na pusa. If you still remember the rule on ligatures, na is added because apat ends in a consonant. Limang araw, anim na kilo. Anim ends in a consonant, therefore the ligature is na. Pitong kilometro, walong metro, siyam na litro, 10 piso. Ayos ba? Ngayon, paano naman bumilang ng mas mataas na numero? Ito yon. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, that's fairly consistent from 11, 11 to 19. Tagalog numbers remain consistent from here on. Let's see. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. In between these numbers follow a simple pattern. Let's see. 21, 32, 43, 64, 65, 76, 87. The T at the end of the tens number like 20, 30, and so on is the contraction of the word at, meaning and. So, 65 is 60 and 5. Got it? It's the same system as in Spanish where you have 65 and 87. Ayos ba? Now, let's go to bigger numbers. 100 or 100, 200, 300, 400. Daan or 100 undergoes a phonological change to raan because the ligature na before it ends in a vowel. If you have seen episode 14 on rin and din, Daan and raan follows the same phonological principles. Alright? Moving on. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Now, on to even bigger numbers. 1,000 or 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 or 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000, 1,000,000,000,000, and so on. For ordinal numbers, the system isn't too complicated. There are two versions, but they are interchangeable. Let's take a look. Una, pangalawa, pangatlo, pang-apat, panlima, pang-anim, pampito, pangwalo, pansyam, pansampu. The other version is una, ikalawa, ikatlo, ikaapat, ikalima, ika-anim, ikapito, ikawalo, ikasyam, ikasampu. Alright, so Tagalog numbers are pretty straightforward. The second number set in Tagalog are composed of Spanish-derived numbers. If you know how to count in Spanish, all you need to do is to spell the numbers in Tagalog. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and so on. Spanish-derived numbers are generally used for telling time and telling dates. But it doesn't mean Filipinos do not use Tagalog in telling time and telling dates. It's just that Spanish-derived numbers are used more for these purposes. For example, 1:00 p.m., alauna ng hapon, ika-isa ng hapon. 2:00 a.m., alas 2 ng umaga, ikalawa ng umaga. Hapon is afternoon, while umaga is morning. In Tagalog, the part of the day is mentioned all the time. It's like saying AM and PM. Alright? 1:00 AM, alauna ng umaga, ika-isa ng umaga. 2:00 PM, alas 2 ng hapon, ikalawa ng hapon. 12:00 PM, alas 12 ng tanghali, ika-12 ng tanghali. 12:00 midnight, alas 12 ng hating gabi, ika-12 ng hating gabi. The word alas is a corruption of the Spanish son las, like son las tres, which is it's 3:00 in English, which became alas tres in Tagalog. Got it? Spanish-derived numbers are also used for dates, which can be interchanged with native Tagalog numbers. For example, Enero a 1, ika-isa ng Enero. Pebrero a 5, ika-5 ng Pebrero. Marso a 7, ikapito ng Marso. Abril a 9, ikasiyam ng Abril. Mayo a 11, ikalabing-isa ng Mayo. Hunyo a 12, ikalabing-dalawa ng Hunyo. Hulyo a 15, ikalabing-lima ng Hulyo. Agosto a 18, ikalabing-walo ng Agosto. Setyembre a 20, ikadalawampu ng Setyembre. Oktubre a 23, ikadalawamputatlo ng Oktubre. Nobyembre a 25, ikadalawamput-lima ng Nobyembre. Disyembre a 30, ikatatlumpu ng Disyembre. To say a date in Tagalog, you can say it in the native Tagalog numbers or the Spanish-derived numbers. For example, the Declaration of Independence of the Philippines was made on June 12, 1898. So, it can be said two ways. Hunyo a 12, 1898 or ikalabing-dalawa ng Hunyo, 1898. Quite a mouthful. That's why most Filipinos in modern times use a third number set for everyday speech. Yes, there is a third number set. The first one is the native Tagalog numbers. The second one is the Spanish-derived numbers. And the third one is, hold your breath, is in English. Yes, from counting to telling time and dates in conversational Tagalog is done in English. In addition, it is now the default numbering system for weight and measures and phone numbers. So it will be common to hear sentences or similar sentences this way. May 100 na tao sa plaza. May 2,000 pesos ako sa wallet. Aalis ako mamayang 3 o'clock. Ang Pasko ay sa December 25. Ang populasyon ng Pilipinas ay higit 110 milyon. Ang huling FIFA World Cup ay noong 2018. Ang timbang ko ay 55 kilos. Ang tangkad niya, siguro 6'2" siya. Tawagan mo ako sa numerong 0917-555-1234. So, what you have just heard is a form of code switching or mixing of two languages in one sentence, or more popularly known in the Philippines as Taglish, which is something that I can talk about in the future. Well, that's it for now. If you find this video helpful, please click the like button. It will help the algorithm to recommend this channel to more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you will be updated of new contents coming out regularly. And with that, I will see you next time. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.